They have hearts so big that it is bringing lumpy to my throat. Me, a humble bearer, they are feeling sorry for me because they are falling over me when they are creeping out at night crying, "Where's the flaming bucket?" So they give me this charpoy. And last night, I'm lying on this charpoy beside the doorway, thinking of all the wonderful things we British have done for the poor Indians. You know, before we came here, they did not even have Christmas. It is true. No pricky holly. No silent night, holy night, when everybody get drunk. But like us British, they do have birthdays. And I'm knowing a big secret. Day after tomorrow is special birthday of Ganapaki Saab, his 21st birthday. And this is giving me big problem. Should I tell Sergeant Major Shut Up Saab, who thinks he is his daddy? Ganapaki has sworn at me to be secret. But I am thinking that I should spill the bean. Not now, but maybe later when he has finished his lecturing.
Pay attention, lovely boys. Now, I has been having a word with the Colonel, and both of us is very worried about you. Oh, yes. Because one day soon, you see, it's very likely that you will find yourselves posted up the jungle. Almost for sure. Not that the postings are gone through. Not yet, mind. What is you eating, Gunner Evans?
Berries.
King's regulations clearly state you will not eat berries when being addressed by a warrant officer. Swallow.
What about the pips?
Swallow! Well done. Now, when you is finally up there in the jungle, surrounded by the dense and penetrating growth, and the reptiles and the animals and the insects, I want you to remember this one phrase. The jungle is friendly. What is the jungle?
The jungle is friendly.
That's right. But you does not look like you believes me, Bombardier.
Well, the bit I was in wasn't friendly.
And what makes you say that, Bomber, my dear?
It was full of weird sounds and creepy crawly things.
Sounds did not never hurt nobody, Bombardier.
What about the spiders?
Aye, one bite and you're in your book.
Shut up. Don't worry about spiders. They're more frightened of you than you is of them.
I very much doubt it.
I very much doubt it. Suppose, Mr. Lardy-Dark on a grey ham, that a deadly spider were to land on your university-educated head. Like that. All you've got to do, Mr. William Lardy-Dar Tell, is to turn to your compatriot and tell him to deal with it. Do so.
Deal with it. Thank you very much indeed.
Well done. Good boy. You showed initiative. But there is a chance, using your method, that you will drive the poisonous fangs into his delicate head. So, the correct procedure is as follows. You places your fingers behind the spider thus, and flicks him off.
Oh!
Can't see in one eye.
From now on, we will have no fear of spiders, will we?
Sergeant Major, now what about snakes? You can't flick them off.
Good question. Suppose you is proceeding along a jungle path and your progress is inbreeded by a poisonous snake. What does you do, Bombardier?
Run away.
You does not run away. Not from spiders, not from snakes, not from japs, not from nobody.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the way.
Shut up! Always in the jungle, you will have in your section a forked stick of this type. Now, Bombardier, as the concert party property department made me a artificial snake.
Yes, Sergeant Major.
Right, bring it here. I think I'm not move yourself, move yourself. What the hell is that?
It's an artificial snake.
Who's responsible for it? Who's responsible?
I am, Sergeant Major.
Good boy. Now, your snake is on the ground, sliding smoothly along. You gets behind it in this manner. Make the snake slide smoothly along over here. You aims. And you thrust. What? He is trapped. What do you do now?
Shoot it.
Good boy, but wrong. See, if you shoots it, you gives away your position. And every Jap in the neighbourhood would be after you. And you does not want that, does you?
No, Sergeant Major.
Quite right, quite right. He knows he's got common sense. Now, you holds it there, and you finishes him off by scrunching him with the heel of your boot, thus. If you were soldiers instead of a load of puffs, you'd realise it was either him or you. You got no choice. I mean, you're not going to go very far, you know, if you feels queasy about crushing a snake's head under your foot.
I don't think it was that, Sergeant Major. I think it was the thought of crushing one of Parky's old socks under his foot.
Shut up. Any questions?
Yes. When you've killed it, can you eat it?
Yes, you can eat it. You split it down the middle, take out the indigestible particles, and roast them.
You'd have to be hungry.
Sergeant Major, there is one thing. The hooded cobra's head stands up like that, and then it does a sort of eccentric undulation.
Eccentric ambulation. However, I is glad, in spite of your university pansified way of putting it, I is glad that you brought that up.
I couldn't help it.
To deal with the kind of snake what you are subscribed, what do you do, anybody?
Sergeant Major, well, in Australia, they have these aboriginals, and they pick them up by the tail, crack them like a whip, and splat, their heads fly off.
You should lose no time in getting your hands on one of these. The best snakehead chopper offer known to mankind. A Japanese samurai sword.
Blimey, where'd you get that, Sergeant Major?
You may well ask. Come and sit down, Bombardier.
Can I stay here near the door?
Get back in your place. I got this from a Japanese officer.
How much did you give him?
How much did I give him? I'll tell you what I give him. I give him a kick up the behind. He was so surprised he dropped it and ran.
My mum's got a smashing sword hanging on the wall. Curved it is with wiggly designs on the blade.
Warrant officer, 4th Dragoons.
That's right. How did you know?
Well, you subscribed it so well, boy. I mean, there's very few of them left, you know.
She said it was given to her by a very dear friend.
Did she say that?
Well, surely they don't use those things in modern warfare, do they, Sergeant Major?
That just goes to show how much you knows about it, doesn't it? They certainly does use them, and I's going to show you how. Get a second! Come here and bring your rifle.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Move yourself, move yourself. Now, the samurai sword is a two-handed weapon, gripped thus. Or if you was a left-handed Jap, thus. Now, get a second. You is a British soldier. On observing you, the Japanese officer will behave in this fashion. Come back here.
I'll not be chopped in half. And that's the last word. And you can do what you will.
Can I shove you out?
You can practice on me, Sergeant Major. I don't mind. Roller.
Who said that? Who said it? There you are, see? Whoever said that is not man enough to admit it, even. Let alone stand there by that brave boy. He's not man enough. Oh, but dear, I never thought I'd live to see the day.
I'm not volunteering. I wanted permission to go for a tinkle.
Shut up, sit down, listen, and learn. On being confronted by Japanese officer bearing samurai sword, the British soldier is advised to follow this procedure. Vertical parry thus, butt to the chin. Horizontal left, butt to the chin. Horizontal right, barrel to the chin. Boot to the groin. Any questions? No, try it. Now, for the purpose of this experiment, my stick reprehends a samurai sword. Right? It's broke. Oh, my stick.
Sorry, Sergeant Major.
I've had that 18 years.
I only did what you showed me.
No, you didn't. You came at me.
I didn't want to get hit.
I was not going to hit you. That was pretend.
King's regulations clearly state that warrant officers will not hit gunners with sticks.
Can't we mend it with a bit of glue?
No, you cannot make me a bit of glue. 18 years I've had that. 18 glorious years. You had to break it.
Blimey. What about that?
Never seen him like that before.
The man was greeting. I swear it. There were real tears in his eyes.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I reckon it's time for dinner.
Do you think I ought to buy him a new one?
Whatever for? It was his own fault. He deserved to have the damn thing broken.
He's ever so cut up. I don't want to upset him, like.
Crawler.
Shut up, Nobby.
Well, I'm going to get in the queue. Anybody coming?
Shut up!
Hey, Mohammed, I'm going to let you into a secret. Look what I have made as present for Pakistan.
A golden key. It is very beautiful.
It is for his 21st birthday and is key to his house in Blighty.
But this key will not open a door. It is made of cardboard.
Can you not guess why it is made of cardboard?
In England, they have paper houses, like in Japan.
You ruddy fool. It is what we're calling hypothetical key. Now, before you make any more stupid remarks, let me explain. We British have a tradition. But when boys and girls come of age, give them key to front door, and they can come and go as they please.
You mean until they are 21, they have to use the back door?
Don't be silly, Burke. Now, listen. When you are 21, you come of age. This means if there is election, you can go into polling booth and put cross an election paper. You can marry a boy or girl, depending on your sex, without permission of your mummy and daddy. And you can drive a steamroller. Do you have any questions?
Yes. Why this key is made of cardboard?
These are for you, sir.
Thank you.
And these are for you.
Thank you.
Where do I find the concert party, sir?
They're the other side of the parade ground.
Thank you, sir.
None for the BSM again?
No, rotten luck. I don't suppose he has many friends.
Probably the ones he has don't like him. How have you done?
Only one, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's better than nothing.
Well, it's from the income tax. I owe them £1.18 and fourpence from 1940.
Well, tell them to come and get it.
My word, I'm surprised you lot know anyone clever enough to write. I saw your show last night.
Oh, yeah,
What do you reckon? Bloody awful. Right, Gunnar Perkins. Parkins. Gunnar Sugden.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're all from my girlfriend.
Must be missing you.
It's easily done.
Gunnar Clark.
Aye, here.
Nothing for you. Gunnar Graham. B.A.
Thank you very much. That'll be from my tutor at Cambridge. Gil?
Bombardier Beaumont.
Oh, lovely.
Hey, that's a nice fatten, innit? Perhaps somebody sent you some new jokes. You could do with them if you ask me. I fell out my cradle laughing at some of them gags you were telling last night.
We just don't cater for your sophisticated tastes.
Woman's Weekly, Gloria. Who sent you that?
My mother. I have to keep up with the fashions.
That's smashing magazine. I like the problem page. Oh, they tarts up the spout.
My tutor wants to know whether I find my companions intellectually stimulating.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to tell him?
What's that, Parky? 21 a day. You're not 21 today, are you?
Day after tomorrow, I am.
Really?
Oh, isn't that sweet? What does it say?
Usual soppy things, you know.
Well, go on, read it.
No.
Go on.
Ah, go on, Parky.
You mustn't laugh. Your childhood days have passed away, your boyhood is no more. It's time to turn your manly thoughts to what is now in store. Here's some sound advice, young man, wherever you may be. Do not forget those little prayers you learnt at mother's knee.
साहब इस नज़म लिखने वाले का नाम है गॉडफ्री विन
So, Saab, everybody is now knowing that it is Gunner Parky's 21st birthday, and I am no longer bound by sacred oath, so I'm telling you, Saab.
21, eh? Just fancy that.
Day after tomorrow, Saab.
Let's see, about right, I suppose.
Do you remember when you was 21, Saab?
Oh, yes. Well, no, not exactly. I don't know, well, just exactly what day I was born on, see?
Oh, Saab, what sadness. Did your mummy die when you were a tiny baby?
No, well, I don't think, well, I don't know, really. See, I was found. On the steps of a convent. In a beer crate.
Oh, Saab, what unhappiness to have no mummy and no daddy. And what does this make a man?
It's true, though. I was found in a beer crate. For the first 3 years of my life, I was called Two Bob Deposit.
What jolly bad luck for your mummy to be so poor that she has to give away such a fine boy to a convent.
Well, she couldn't have been all that poor, could she? Otherwise, she got the 2 bob back in the crate. Hey, be careful. That's as sharp as a razor, that thing. Do you know, once when I was in the jungle, I shaved with that.
Oh, what a wonderful, brave man you are, Saab. When so easily you could have cut off your ruddy head.
Now, it takes a steady hand. The lips is the tricky bit.
I can see that, Saab, I can see that. And what a good thing that you have such a big mouth.
You do not salute warrant officers, boy. You should know that.
Sorry, Sergeant Major. I wasn't thinking.
Well, that's not like you. I mean, generally speaking, I would have said he was a good thinker.
I didn't think much when I done this.
Aye, well, that was your self-preservative instincts coming into play. You move like grease lightning. Oh, aye. It's born in you, boy. When you is threatened, you react. Yeah!
What'd you do that for, Sergeant Major?
I was testing your reaction.
He did not move a muscle, Saab.
No. Nerves of steel.
Well, I am very sorry, Sergeant Major.
No, I will say no more about it.
There it is, Saab, all shiny like new.
Oh, not bad, eh? Considering it's 200 years old.
Cool, is it really? Could I hold it, Sergeant Major?
Grip it firm.
Cool, that's great, isn't it? I'd give anything to have a sword like this.
Would you, boy? Would you?
Well, then when the war was over, Mum could hang this on the wall as well.
She could, couldn't she? Be a good place for it, wouldn't it? Beside the other one.
I'll have to get one off a Jap officer like you did.
Oh, there's guts for you, innit?
Oh, chippy up old block, isn't it, Saab?
Anyway, thanks for not blaming me too much about your stick.
It's all right, boy.
I really am very sorry, Sergeant Major.
Go on. Get back to you, Basha. It's a fine boy. One of the finest I ever met. And he's got his mother's eyes.
Oh, Saab, what torture it must be for you to have such a fine boy and not to be able to hold him to your great chest and kiss him.
I want him to have this.
Oh, Saab, he will be filled up to here with overjoy. You must give it to him for his birthday.
That's right. For his 21st birthday. Oh, I've not given him much his last 20... Oh, hang on, I can't. Depot orders clearly state that warrant officers and NCOs cannot give or receive gifts or favours to or from other ranks.
Saab, you must speak to Colonel Saab. He's a very wise man, especially when he is listening.
I'd have something there, Ranji. Do you know, I do believe that's the best idea you've ever had.
And what is more, Sergeant Major Saab, it is neither sneaky nor wicked.
That's right, Ranji. That is right.
It won't work.
Well, sir, the upshot of all that preamble is I would like permission to give the sword to Gunner Parkins.
I see. Why?
Well, it's his birthday, sir. His 21st birthday.
Have you ever given any of the others a 21st birthday present?
No, sir. Not that I can recall.
Well, why Parkins?
Oh, he's done well, sir.
I hadn't noticed him particularly.
When he was in here as a battery clerk, he made an absolute hash of things.
Every man to his trade, sir. He's more the outdoor swashbuckling type.
I wouldn't call him swashbuckling.
I always look on him as a congenital idiot.
I don't think there's anything wrong with him there, sir.
No. By congenital, I mean inherited.
The Colonel means it's in the blood. He probably comes from a long line of idiots.
I do not believe that to be the case, sir.
I must say it's a most unusual request.
Well, he's got no father, sir. I mean, not one that he knows about.
I see.
Oh, I see. You mean your feelings are purely paternal?
Yes, sir. I suppose so, sir.
I mean, you have no other feelings for this young boy you might describe as sort of...
No, I'm sure he hasn't. Sorry, madam. All right, you do as you wish.
Sir, is all clear?
Yes. Did you find the man?
Yes, sir.
Right, bring him in.
Sir, I have with me top hole chap. He sell very best quality Japanese sword. All made from most fine steel in all Hong Kong. Not too much tin.
Nobby, keep a lookout for Parky.
Right, Dory.
How much are they? That's the point.
It's a very beautiful sword, sir, and very strong. If you are very careful.
How much?
50 rupees, sir.
Eh? I've only got 20.
For you, 30 rupees.
It's throwing money away.
Well, he set his heart on it, and after all, it's only 5 each.
Knock 'em down to 28. Get Parky to chip in. It'll only be 4 each.
No, you can't ask a man to pay for his own birthday present.
Sir, this is very cheap. Harikari sword for suicide, sir. It's only 10 rupees.
Oh, that's a one. Oh, I should settle for that. That's only 2 rupees each. Oh, that's a one, fine.
No. For a 21st birthday present, you can't give anybody a suicide sword?
You could use it for a carving knife.
Shut up. Look, that one with the coloured handle, that's right. We'll have this one. 21 rupees, and that's my last word.
22 rupees, sir.
Done. We'll give it to him tonight. Right, now, has anybody got any pretty paper?
But in the middle of India, and he wants some pretty paper.
साहब वो तो आपको सिर्फ एक ही जगह से मिल सकता है टिमोथी वाइट्स
But, sir, your sticky was there yesterday. I was seeing it with my very own mince pies.
That's about it.
But, Saab, who would want a broken sticky?
It's got a silver knob on the end, isn't it? If I find him, I'll cut his head off.
Saab, when I was passing canteen on way to clean boot, I heard concert party starting boozy party for birthday.
Well, hey, we best hurry then. Where's that parcel?
It's here, Saab.
Don't look too bad, do it?
Oh, never have I seen such a fine present. And what delight will be on the face of Parky, Saab.
Least I can do, I reckon. Just think, Raji. 21 years and first time I will have given him anything.
21 today, 21 today. He's got the key of the dawn, never been 21 before.
Good boy.
He's 21 today. He's a jolly good fellow, but he's a jolly good fellow, but he's a jolly good fellow. And so
Parky, we couldn't get you a proper birthday cake, so we got your birthday banjo.
It's got real chicken in it. Yeah, and we want you to cut it, Parky.
On your feet, speech.
All right. This is the best birthday cake anyone could have. Chicken banjo. Blimey, they still left the bones in it.
Brothers, we all chipped in to buy you this.
Blimey.
Open it, go on, open it.
That's fantastic. That's really fantastic, fellas. Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, there, Sergeant Major. Come on in, West Parking lot.
No, I was just parting.
Oh, come on, Sergeant Major. He's only 21 once, you know.
Yeah, come on.
Grab all this, you fool. Give it out of sight. Well, sir, very kind of you.
Oh, we was going to send you round an invitation.
Yeah. Randy said you never had a birthday party, so I'd like you to share mine.
You really mean that?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't got a birthday present for you.
Well, we haven't got one for you either.
But we had your stick repaired, and maybe that'll do as a sort of present.
It's your top and our bottom.
What to say?
Have a drink, Sergeant Major.
I would like to wish you health and happiness, Jenna Parkins. But I'm not staying.
Oh, Sergeant!
No! Devil orders clearly state that warrant officers and gunners will not drink in each other's company.
Sergeant!
Not only that, you was only allowed 4 cans of beer a week. You all had your rations, so I'm closing this canteen as of now! On the other hand, as a warrant officer, I is allowed as much beer as I want. It's British and it's ice. So 2 of you, double round the sergeant's mess, Clark and Evans, get 6,000 bottles and chalk it up to me. What are you waiting for? Move yourself!
Oh,
So, Parky Saab is 21. And he is a man, no mistake, isn't it? But what is the wicked world going to give him? That is the question. I have given him something that will be of comfort to him even on the most lousy, rotten, stinky day. It is an old Hindu proverb, and it goes like this. Yesterday was bad. Today is worse. But tomorrow, that will be good, because tomorrow is the first day of the rest of my life.
To make a good day, so give us a cheer with a hey, hey, hey. Just gather around and go down it down with us a while. There's plenty of fun, so meet the gang, 'cause the boys are here, the boys to entertain you.